Welcome back, ladies and germs. Mr. O here with another episode of Walk Me Through. In this episode, we're going to walk you through Astro's Playroom for the PS5. Now, I had to do a little playing around with a few things, but I finally got it to where I can... Yeah. Anyway, I'm recording using the Elgato game capture device, but look at this. I want to show you something. Okay. Let's see, where do I go from? Okay, duh. Okay, now. Okay, so let's see, where do I go from? Okay, as you can see, HDCP is on. Okay, never mind, I just wanted to show you that real quick. Probably wondering how I'm doing that, how I'm bypassing the HDCP. I'll make a separate video on that later on. But for now, we're going to play Astro's Playroom, which is a tech demo for the PS5. But before we do anything else, let's adjust a few settings. Now, I've opened a dummy account because... Oh, right. Here. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so in Astro's Playroom, you play as Astro. And of course, he's going to be rescuing... Well, he's going to be collecting a lot of artifacts and puzzle pieces and such. This game is basically a free game that comes preloaded with every PS5. And... you know, like with every PS5 game, well, yeah. It makes use of the adaptive triggers, pretty much the whole DualSense controller. That's what this game is demonstrating, as you will see in a moment. So, with all that said and done, let's get started, shall we? That's right, folks. Now we have the video out of the way, let's play. And now we're going to demonstrate how the DualSense works. Let's get started. Now, we're demonstrating the vibration, the haptic vibration. And now the adaptive triggers. It makes it feel like that you're pressing on an actual trigger. Disengage the right one, re-engage the right one, disengaging left, re-engaging left. And now we're going to test the touchpad. That's pretty cool. Alright, enough of that. This part kind of makes me nostalgic for the Playroom for the PS4. It makes it feel like there's actually some little robots inside my controller. Right, next test. What I just did was the microphone test. See how the microphone is kind of reacting? Nice. Now, we're going to be trying out, we're going to be going into our adventure inside a PS5 essentially. Astro's Playroom comes preloaded with every PS5. Mine, I had to re-download it because I got my PS5 used but well cared for from my homeboy and cousin, Obscure Michelob. Okay, so here we are inside the PS5, and here we have Astro. Okay, moving on. Hop on over here. Collecting coins. Let's go back down here. Press the X button to jump. Press and hold the X button to hover. Hovering is also very useful. It can not only help you hover over short gaps, but it can also help you break things like this. So now we're going to learn how to attack. To attack, press the square button. We're going to break open this dome. Not only can you attack, but you can also pull on things like this. Hold the square button to pull on this string and then move back. And now we're going to be introduced to four parts of the PS5. Starting with the cooling system, the GPU, the SSD storage pack, and the RAM. And more about that one later. So, first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a few things in the plaza. Throw this. Oh, I'll be right back. And now, we're back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My mother was calling me for something. So, anyway, here we are in the CPU plaza. I want to show you something really interesting. Now, if we rotate the camera towards this tree here, pull on that. Did I already get that one over there? I think I did. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we're going to mosey on over here, pull on this. Nice. We're going to hover over here, pull on this thing here. Quality is pretty good. What I'm seeing on my monitor next to my TV, the quality is actually fairly good with this method of using the capture device. I mean, using both my Elecleave capture device as a means of bypassing HDCP, and the capture card, we get a trophy. How nice. Moving on. Press this. Yeah, this is my very first PS5 game that I'm doing a Let's Play of. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's mosey on over here. And now, keep in mind, this is not going to be. Keep in mind, this is going to be a 100%. This is going to be a 100% artifact run, but I won't be getting all the puzzle pieces, just all of the artifacts. Maybe not in one sitting. I mean, maybe not in one playthrough of a level. I mean, if I forget something, I'll just go back and pick it up. That was fun. You know, interestingly, Astro doesn't appear to cast the shadows with everything else. He just cast his own shadow. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's mosey on over here towards the Ram, which is the Memory Meadow. Here we go. Okay, ladies and germs, here we are. Pull on that. Pull on that. I'll show you how I did that later on. Come here. Okay. Okay, never mind this guy. We'll mosey on over here. Okay. Hop over here and get this puzzle piece. Anyway, moving on. Oh, there's something down here. I'll be taking that. I think that's from Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. That part. If we mosey on over here. Okay. Now here's our first baddie. Now, please note, you take one hit and you lose and you miss, and then you have to return to a checkpoint or return to the start of the level if you hadn't reached a checkpoint yet. Ow! What the hell hit me? It is pretty windy. Moving on. Tight rope here. Oh! There is a monkey-like bot in that bush, so this must be from Ape Escape. I wish they'd re-release Ape Escape as a PS1 download for the PlayStation 5. Down here, demonstrate how the mud physics work as well. Uh-oh. Can't exactly, yeah. Notice how Astro seems to be affecting the mud, leaving footprints and such. It's the power of the PlayStation 5. So let's mosey on over here. And that spin attack I did earlier, you hold the square button and let her rip. This part kind of makes me nostalgic for Super Mario 64 for some reason. Graphics are pretty good. The quality of the recording is, from what I'm seeing on both my TV and monitor, it's actually fairly good. But that's because I'm using my Elgato Game Capture, which is connected to the Elecleave capture device, which is the reason why I'm able to bypass the HDCP. What I just picked up is my first artifact. This is the PlayStation 1 controller, the original one from 1994. Now notice how I'm pressing buttons here. Let's see. Okay, the buttons react. So this is the PlayStation 1 controller from 1994. That was a good 30 years ago. Well, let's move on, shall we? I hope you can hear me okay. Spatch these guys. Nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm using a dummy account. A dummy username. An offline dummy username. I always prefer to play offline. Uh-oh. Now, real quick, before we try to get up there, we're gonna... Oh. Oh, shit. That's a lot of mud. Mine. Taking that. No, man. Ever since I played this game on my little brother's kid's PlayStation 5, I've been wanting a PlayStation 5. But I already know that supply and demand makes things very difficult. Not only that, it's the price. Fortunately, my cousin got a new PlayStation 5 Slim, and so he passed this down to me. Passed his original model down to me. I'm grateful for it, and what is this from? Yeah, I'm really grateful that he gave it to me. I'll tell you, it was one hell of a Christmas present. An early Christmas present, but I had to stay. I didn't have a way to go pick it up until January. Plus, I was dreadfully sick with COVID. Now, this part here. We're gonna mosey on over here. Use that cloud to get over there. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was dreadfully sick with COVID. And plus, we didn't have a way to get over to my cousin's place. He lives about 3 hours from where I live. At least until my little brother wanted to go to South Texas. I asked him to drop me off in my cousin's place on the way. Yeah. What I just picked up was the PlayStation mouse. As you can see, it uses a trackball. That's what mice used back then. Certain games for the PlayStation mouse, there were only a few games that supported this peripheral. Probably a paint program. That's wishful thinking on my part. Okay, that's enough of that. Now, as I was saying, when I went to go pick up my PlayStation 5 for my cousin, I went with my little brother, God rest his soul. I went with my brother as he was on his way to South Texas in January, and I was able to, and you saw, of course you saw me, it wasn't really an unboxing video, it was more like a first boot. I should have done an unboxing video of my cousin's PlayStation 5 Slim. Oh well, I have a PlayStation 5, albeit used but well cared for. My cousin takes really good care of his things. So let's mosey on over here. Pretty windy, and now it is starting to rain. You can actually feel the raindrops on the controller. You can actually feel the raindrops. And now it's raining even harder. Oh. Ow. Did I get... Oh, that thing squished me like a grape. Ow. What the hell hit me? I'm not making that mistake twice. Now it's raining even harder as we move farther up ahead. Uh-oh. Watch out for those guys. They have retractable spikes. That could prove very disastrous if they touch you. Because like I said, one hit from any of these guys and you're pretty much and you pretty much lose. Yeah. Kind of makes you nostalgic for games from the bygone era where if you take one hit, you're a goner. Let's stay under here for now. And there was a trophy for that. How about that? I think we can get up there. You just have to... Yeah, we can get up there. There is a puzzle piece up here. That's one way to get the puzzle piece. Yeah, that's one way to get up there. Okay, let's pull on this. Bounce up here. We got some more baddies up here. Uh-oh. Yeah, just hover over them to defeat them. Don't just try to attack them directly. Especially the ones that are electrified. Because you will get electrocuted. Let's eliminate these spiked ones. You know, these kind of remind me a little bit of those spiny eggs from the Super Mario series. Now let's eliminate this. If I can do this without getting electrocuted, that would be great. Right, let's try this again. And this time, let's see if I can not get my ass handed to me. Uh-oh, here comes another one. Yeah, watch me make a total ass of myself. It's actually hailing here. Come here. Oh, shit. Let's eliminate these spinies. These guys are like spinies. And let's eliminate these guys here. Yeah, you do not want to be in the way when those shockwaves appear. Now let's pull on this thing. And we just created a tornado. Here we go. Tornado. 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 That's a little song I made up when I was a youngster. A song about tornadoes. So here, in every level, there's a little costume. This one, we're going to be dressed as a ball, and we're going to get the ball rolling. Rolling, 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 rawhide. Let's mosey on over here. So here we are, rolling about. You use the trackpad to roll about the place. When you roll over sand, see how it kind of leaves an imprint? I wonder if it's like permanent. Mosey on over here and find out. Oh, I guess it fades. But you get the idea of the power of the PlayStation 5's graphics card. So if we mosey on over here, there's a puzzle piece under this bridge. Oops, knocked over that safety cone. I did not mean to do that. Let's grab these coins over here. You know, this kind of reminds me of this arcade game made by Sega. Sonic. It was Sega Sonic. Yeah, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. It's supposed to be a really fun game. It looks like a fun game, but unfortunately it never made it out of Japan. Plus the voice acting's in Japanese. And you use a trackball. You use a trackball to control Sonic, Ray, or Mighty. It was yeah, you could play up to 3 players. Sonic, Mighty, and Ray. Well, enough of that. So let's just roll on over here. Play bowling. Nice. So let's mosey on farther up ahead. Oh shit, I want to get that coin. The reason why I'm going crazy for coins is because... Let's get this puzzle piece. Now we got a checkpoint here. Now the terrain up ahead is very rugged and kind of muddy. Ew. Gross. Now let's roll on over this way. You want to be careful because the guardrails are almost non-existent up ahead. You want to be very careful not to fall off. Slow and steady, folks. Slow and steady. And we get another artifact, which is the PlayStation memory card. Each card can hold up to 15 blocks of storage. Some of them can hold up to 30 blocks of storage. Knock over that pin. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm going to try to get this artifact to the right. You want to be very careful because you want to be very careful. Oh, try not to fall off. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Let's roll on over here and we get another artifact, which is a PlayStation disc. Notice how the rear end of the, back side of the disc is covered in a black finish. It's actually blacklight finish because sometimes when you look through it, it's kind of translucent ultraviolet. It looks like a bit of a violet color when you look through the middle and the edge. So, yeah. Sony, yeah. And of course, it's CD based. PlayStation 1 was a CD based system, so a PlayStation 1 doubled as a CD player, an audio CD player. Oh, the good old days of CD-ROM technology. Let's roll on over this way. Oops. Oh, I better just roll on over. I did not mean to do that. What I want to do is roll off. That would be nice. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was way too close. You want to actually move more towards the right and get that puzzle piece. Now here, watch this. I made it roll like that. I mean, yeah, I blew into the mic and that caused the, yeah, I blew into the mic to create a windstorm to activate that mechanism that propelled me up into the clouds. That windmill kind of looked like the Google Photos insignia. So up in the clouds. Okay. Let's bounce up here, up and further up into the clouds and try not to get dispatched by baddies. Okay. Okay, here we're gonna blow into the mic again. Any noise will create a windstorm, but if you blow, that'll make the wind even more powerful. So here we are, go over here. Get that thing over there. When you step on any of those clouds, you see how they just kind of like fall from under you. Okay, let's pull on this thing and get another artifact. What I just picked up was the PS1 LCD monitor. That is made specifically for the 2000 revised model of the PlayStation. More about that later. Okay, this part's gonna kind of remind me a little bit of Monsters Inc. a little bit. Nice. So, now that that's taken care of, let's mosey on further up ahead. If I can do this without getting my ass handed to me, that would be great. Now, let's see if we can get past this without touching any of these hazards. Okay, nice. Let's try not to get struck by lightning here, or electrocuted. Eliminate these guys, and okay, folks. Oh, that's okay. I'm collecting lots of coins here. Uh-oh. Now, we want to go more this way because there's an artifact over there. I'm going to try to get over there without getting struck by lightning. That would be great. That would be great if we could get over there without getting struck by lightning or electrocuted by enemies. Or squished like a grape by these enemies. Moving on. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Damn it! Damn it! Uh-oh. Oh, why am I coming this way? As long as I'm here, I might as well... Oh! I was gonna eliminate those baddies. I wasn't even under it! And I got flattened like a... And I got squished like a grape. Whew, that was way too close for comfort. I smell something delicious being cooked for dinner. Oh, fudge! Big mistake, Jake. I'm trying to get that artifact. Now, try to get over there without getting struck by lightning or electrocuted or squished like a grape. That takes care of them. Moving on. Okay, let's pull on this thing. And we get another artifact. This is the PlayStation multi-tap. This boomerang-like peripheral allows you to connect up to 4 controllers. You connect one part of it to one of the controller ports on the PlayStation console itself. And with the secondary one to the right of or left of it, yeah, you essentially have 5 controllers. You essentially can hook up to 5 controllers to this thing. 5 controllers to the PlayStation. Okay, ladies and germs. So, let's move on. Try not to get smushed by that monitor. Try not to get smushed by that monitor there. Come here. Yeah. You want to time it just right so you can get on top of that monitor and get that puzzle piece. Come here. Uh-oh. Alright, nice. Oh shit, that was way too close. Oh, that was way too close. Now let's get up here, get that coin and get up there. This guy's gonna help us farther up. Now at this point, pull on this thing. And at this point, it's time to suit up. It's time to suit up once again. Open this thing up. And we're going to be launching into a pinball machine. So here we are in a pinball machine, essentially. Ow, ow, ow. All these bumpers here. Ooh, that hurt. Grab all these coins around here. Trying not to bump into those bumpers. Nice. The trick is to roll into it slow and easy. And let's roll on over here. Let's roll on out of here. Boing. Oops! Did not mean to do that. I tried to slow myself down to get that puzzle piece. Let's roll on back this way and get that puzzle piece. I shouldn't have made the brightness so bright. So let's roll on over this way. You want to be as slow as possible. Slow and steady. Try not to get too close to the edge, like I'm doing right now. Oh shit, that was way too close. Nice! We get another artifact. This is the DualShock 1. This is the DualShock controller. It was released in 1997. I think it was because of the popularity of the N64. Sony wanted to make their own analog-based controller. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting that Sony copies Nintendo in some ways, because Sony used to work with Nintendo. They made an add-on for the SNES called the get this thing over here. I think there's another artifact over here. Oh, real quick, I'm going to tell you about this thing here. This is called the Pocket Station. Some things you can actually interact with, either with the microphone or the touchpad. What this thing is basically Sony's answer to the Sega Dreamcast's VMU, Visual Memory Unit. This memory card allows you to save these tiny games onto it. Kind of like a Tamagotchi. Kind of like one of those little Tamagotchi things. Sadly, it never made it out of Japan, but it is compatible with US and European PlayStations. And US and European... Yeah. Yeah. It's just a shame that it never made it out of Japan. And let's roll on over here. Let's see. Before I go any farther, let's see if I got all the artifacts. I sure did. Now let's move on up ahead. The original startup screen for the PlayStation 1. And if you look up there, you'll see the, what looks kind of like the PlayStation background, the BIOS menu. Let's mosey on over here and see what's up. Looks like these guys here are playing Gran Turismo. That's a racing game. The original Gran Turismo. It was a really, from what I heard, it was a really fun racing game. And there's the Pocket Station. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, Sony originally made a PlayStation, like, they made a peripheral, an add-on for the SNES called the Nintendo PlayStation. There were a whole bunch of units already manufactured. The problem is there was no software for it. There were no software discs for it. It would have done well. So Sony cut ties with Nintendo and they made their own PlayStation, and the rest is history. And that was a good 30 years ago. So it looks, yeah. Let's pull on this thing here. And we completed the level and got all the artifacts. Nice. That is the original 1994 PlayStation. It had a different connector in the back. It used RCA cables, but the model I had used a proprietary PlayStation AV cable. So, yeah, I had my model back in Christmas of 1999. So, here's all the artifacts I've picked up. But I think one or two of them are missing. Watch this. We can even turn it on. That's pretty cool. So let's mosey on more over here. Anyway, moving on. Okay, this machine here, you basically sometimes you'll get a can. Nice. Watch this. Flick the controller like this, and you can throw it up. We get another artifact. That's the PSP camera for the PSP. More about that later. This is why I go crazy for coins. And I'm out. And now we got some more puzzle pieces. So, that does it for this room. What this room is basically a museum for everything PlayStation related. So let's go back to the plaza, and we'll head on over to the next level. More about that thing later on. Yes, I'm on a roll. So, let's mosey on over here. We're gonna go into the CPU Plaza. Well, what this is the entrance to the SSD Speedway. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Until then, this has been Walk Me Through. I'm Mr. Orthopedia saying peace, and that's a wrap, and I will see you again next time. Peace!
PlayStation.
This video's over, but if you enjoyed it, click the like button and give me a comment. And if you want to see more, click the subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post more videos. I really hope this video was very informative, and I really hope you enjoyed it. So, don't forget to click on my YouTube channel and see more videos. Until next time, thanks for watching. This is Mr. O signing off. Until next time, peace!
Oh, you pervert!